Welcome to Home Service Happy Hour, brought to you by Service Monster. This sounds like totally famous last words, which is we launched a tax service at Best Damn Bookkeeping, and we're not quite at $1 million yet. We're flying. Our run rate's awesome, and so I think we'll be there pretty quick. But we launched a tax service earlier than expected, only for two reasons, and I tried to delay it as long as I could from these lessons I've learned where I launched it too soon. But a couple things happened. One is all of my, and this is usually in Chad, maybe this is already like what's causing you to go towards painting too, is I have so many clients where their tax people just suck. And it's not me saying that. I mean, I do have to deal with them too as the bookkeeper, but the clients are like, I hate my tax person. This is awful, right? And so is a sucker for trying to help people. I'm always like, man, how can I help? Like I have this like guilty conscience of like, I just always need to be helping people. And so I feel like I have this notion or this drive or this guilt that I need to jump in and try to solve this problem for them. And back to the person thing, I recruit way in advance. And so I'm like recruiting account managers on our team for a year from now. I mean, like I have so many people lined up that are awesome candidates that will eventually work here when the time is right. Two of them had a bunch of tax experience, but it wanted to be an account manager for me. And so I kind of said like, hey, I don't have an account. Like, you will be an account manager here someday, right? I want you on the team. You're a great fit. You got the personality. You got the chops. And I need them to be like finance people. They need to know how to talk to business owners and help them make decisions. And they have that skill set. I just don't have a job for them immediately. And for both of them, I was like, hey, here's a crazy idea. You know how to do taxes. You're an EA. You're licensed to do taxes. EA is an enrolled agent with the IRS. And they both said, yeah, let's do it. And so then I was like, well, shit, now I got the problem that I can solve and I got the people that can do the thing. And so I have to develop it a little bit, but I'm not the one doing the work. And so I might regret it. I don't think so. I think we're going to do awesome. We're going to crush it. And we're already off and running and being really proactive about it. That was the big, I guess the big thing I have going on talking about plans is, and it's not even a 2025 plan. It's already in the works. We already have, I think 10 tax clients and I have 12 more to talk to. And that was from like one email that I sent. And I actually had a client give me a hard time about it. She was like, Dan, like, you didn't even put a calendar link in here for us. Like, you didn't even send a follow-up. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I was kind of like, I didn't want to like have everybody sign up at once. I was just a little like, hey, you need some tax help. Like, I was in the back alley offering tax help, I felt like, and everybody's like, yeah. And I was like, shit. So I sent the second email today just to remind people. And if you're out there watching this and you're like, sweet, Dan's doing taxes. No, we're not. Only for bookkeeping clients. So if you're a Best Damn Bookkeeping client, then yes, we'll dabble in your taxes. But if you're not a Best Damn Bookkeeping client, I don't want your shitty books. That sounds awful. So we're only doing it for people that have awesome bookkeeping. Then they get to use our tax service. But if they're not our bookkeeping client, then we don't mess with their taxes because I don't want to mess with somebody else's. Hey, Home Service Heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our Home Service Happy Hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something, and I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.